then, all right, so welcome. We are on our one of our first flows of April, which is awesome. And working on the root chakra as well as like still doing the basic anatomy flows. So we're going to talk a little bit about our arms today. So it'll be a little bit of a mixed bag as usual. We'll do 45 minutes and then 15 minutes of journaling. So we'll get started in a seated position, Sukhasana. And yes, tomorrow is my birthday. Yay! Yeah, so there's no class tomorrow, so I can just celebrate and enjoy. All right, so we're coming to an easy seat, Sukhasana. Michelle with the little reaction. She did a little heart. All right, coming to Sukhasana, taking a little bit of time to settle in. Coming all together with our breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And out your nose. Welcome, Samantha. Breathe in. And out your nose. Before we move anywhere from here, I want us to imagine our root chakra. The location of our root chakra is our pelvic floor. So we've worked with our Mula Bandha pelvic floor before. We want to pull up, okay, and like we're squeezing in, like we're trying to stop ourselves from going to the bathroom in a way, right? So we're pulling up, and that is the location of our root chakra. With the knowledge of that, we want to, throughout the whole class, be aware of that and continuing to try to engage that area as an extension of our core. Okay, so we want to think like whenever we think engage our core, we also want to engage that location. And then begin to welcome those movements that we like to welcome here in our Sukhasana, moving side to side, flowing with your body and breath, with your eyes closed, getting into your body. So many different things that we could kind of grasp onto for our flow today. You know, new beginnings, new month, root chakra, and anything else you are intending to work on this month. It's a beautiful beginning place to be. Yoga and journaling. The first yoga and journaling of the month is always a good way to set yourself up. So great job taking this class. Happy to have you all here. And then we'll come to center and take an easy twist to the right. Right arm goes back, left arm goes to your right knee, and we twist up and open. And then we go to the other side when you're ready, twisting open. And then come back to center. And we'll walk our hands forward. Just do a little forward fold with our legs crossed. Just walking our hands forward and then sinking our chest down towards the mat. Keeping the hips grounded back. Sinking and reaching the fingertips forward a little bit more, sinking the hips back a little more. Awesome. And then we'll come on up and make our way to our tabletop position. Into tabletop, still aware of our pelvic floor, but also focusing here on our arms, where we want to pull our forearms in towards each other. So feel that power that comes when you pull the forearms in and press down through the fingertips and the base knuckles. Nice. From here, begin to welcome your cat-cows, dropping and opening, and then pressing back. Yeah, Samantha, nice. Flowing through your cat-cows, noticing the spine, and we remember just from our first understanding of chakras that these energy centers, they're believed to be aligned along the spine. So the root is at the base of the spine. The idea being that if we can balance them all together, can have a clear channel at the root down into the earth and out the crown of our head towards the sky. Awesome. When you feel good, we're going to take oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? This one, reaching your arm up, thread the needle. Yeah. Reach your right arm up and then thread the needle through, bringing your shoulder down and the side of your face down to the mat. Your left hand can stay where it is, walk forward or bind around your back. And staying connected through that root. Beautiful. Come back, plant that left palm, reach the right arm up, roll your wrist out side to side, and then go to the other side when you're ready. Pressing through the right hand, reaching up, and then twisting down. Nice, Olivia. Let's bring that right hand back down if it moves. Reach the left arm up. Plant the palm. And we head back to our downward facing dog. Still keeping that awareness of the pelvic floor. Still keeping the awareness of our arms pulling in towards the center. Pedaling through our legs here. Kind of an odd mashup today where we have our anatomy of the arms, but also focusing on something in the lower region of our body. So I encourage you just to try to stay connected and see how those two, they have to work together, right? Those two regions. So trying to focus on both. And here, our arms, our hands are rooted into the mat, right? You can think of it that way. Nice. When you feel ready and open through the backs of your legs, walk forward into your ragdoll. We'll stick with a regular ragdoll to start, and then we will do our ragdoll twist. Yes. Awesome. Looking good, everybody. All right. And then we'll plant the left palm down into the earth, maybe fingertips, bend the left knee, and reach the right arm up for a ragdoll twist. Nice. And then come on down when you're ready. Plant the right palm, maybe up onto your fingertips, and lift the left arm up. It's an act of love to be here right now. Be here with your body, with your breath, and your spirit. Beautiful. Hands come down, rolling up to stand, either with feet together or apart. Come up to a standing position. Nice. Roll the shoulders back, palms at heart center, eyes blink shut or a soft gaze. We set our intention of grounding down at the same time that we're learning more about our body to find gratitude for it. We also may be working with an intention around new beginnings and starting fresh at the beginning of a month. Whatever you're taking, just breathe that idea in and breathe it out your mouth. And breathe it in and out your nose. Beautiful. Hands come down long by your side. Eyes can be shut or blink open, and we stand here in a low mountain pose, engaging from the ground up. The rootedness, we feel the rootedness through our feet. We also feel it through the bottom of our spine, our pelvic floor. We're lifting that part up, but we feel that it's the base of that chakra system. Inhale, extended mountain, arms reach up overhead. Now we feel that connection, right? The root is in the feet, the fingertips reaching towards the sky, looking to make that a clear connection all the way from the ground out the crown of our head. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga arms. Bring your elbows in by your ribs and then press your palms into an imaginary mat. So we're imagining that we're doing our chaturanga. Okay, we want to squeeze our elbows in. Good. Squeeze the forearms in towards each other. Nice. And then notice that our shoulder tips are lifted. When we're in our chaturanga, we want to make sure we're not dipping forward. So just remember that when we go through that. Nice. Inhale, extended mountain, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down to the mat. Nice. Let's hang here in a forward fold. I'm going to teach you something that I just learned myself through experience. We have to engage our quads here, okay? Because if we don't engage our quads to help our hamstrings, we're going to feel some pain there. I've just recently had that myself. So right now, squeeze your quads to assist your hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift, back comes up to flat. We hang here and breathe, still engaging through our quads. Chest is open, gaze down at your mat. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, roll through. Paying attention to those shoulder tips, not dipping too low. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Yeah, nice. All right, going through your breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, rise up, down through the earth, up through the sky. Exhale, chaturanga arms, elbows come in, press an imaginary mat away. Yes, inhale, extended mountain, rise up. Exhale, fold forward, squeeze those quads. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Yes, we have the upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice. Take it away on your own here, adding anything in. You can get started whenever you're ready. Yes, Michelle. Yes, Kim. Nice extended mountain. So good. Nice. Back in our down dog. Let's take a breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Ujjayi breath in and out. Nice. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. And come down into a kneeling crescent. Before you bring your arms up, you can bring your hands to your thigh. And we rock forward and back, creating awareness in this region. So wherever we are in any yoga pose, you want to find what is rooting down, right? So right now our feet are rooting down our back leg, right? And then whenever we think root, we also think of pulling up from the pelvic floor. All right, we'll reach our arms up overhead and then clasp your elbows overhead. So you're like this. Yeah. And try to lift your chest and feel the extension through the backs of your arms. Nice inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms to the inside of your right foot. Toe heel that right foot forward. And as you come forward and back a little bit, you can also tuck your back toes if you wanted to make it more active. Okay. Nice option for the lizard lunge onto the knife side edge of your right foot. And a few more breaths. All right, we're going to toe heel that foot in between our hands for a low lunge and tuck the back toes. Right? Little different than normal here. We're going to come up to a reaching crescent. So press into that front foot, press into your back toes and reach your hands forward. Okay. Yeah, hold it for 4, up to a crescent lunge in 3, lots in your front quad for 2, and 1. Reach up, crescent lunge. Yeah, looks good. And then just check that you're rooted. You've got enough space, your hips width distance apart. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, shoulder width. Step back and roll through your chaturanga. Right, left leg lifts high. And low lunge, step through. Bring your back knee down. Untuck the toes. And take some time on this side. Rooting down. Always feeling that every pose, every breath is a chance to start over. Right? We don't always need a new month or a new year or a birthday to tell us it's time to start over. We can do it right now. But we just so happen to have a new month, so it works well right now. All right, reach your hands up overhead and then grab your arms at your elbows. So you're reaching up, long through your neck. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Hands come down. Left foot goes wide. Yeah. Maybe you go into that lizard lunge. All right, we'll come to a low lunge. Bring your foot between your hands. Tuck your back toes. Come up onto the fingertips. We come to a reaching crescent on an inhale. Inhale, reaching crescent. Hold it for 4, 3, crescent in 2, and 1, crescent lunge. Reach up. Pressing down through the feet, pulling up through the pelvic floor. Energy in the arms pulling in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant and flow. Nice. Welcoming a new transition into a chaturanga. Normally we come from like a reverse triangle or reverse warrior. All right, awesome. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Think low, reach up. Hold and breathe. Nice. Arms long. Fingertips reaching up. Heels rooting down. Thighs squeezing together. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Arms sweep back. Yes, and we're using our triceps as the muscle along the back of our upper arm. It's got 3 points to it. That's why it's tricep. Pull the backs of your hands up. As you pull those triceps up at the same time, hold it for 4. Chair in 3, 2, and 1. Chair pose and forward fold. Don't forget to squeeze those quads. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Nice, Samantha. Nice. Yes, Kim. Awesome. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back foot down. Windmill up. And hold and breathe. Nice. Check that you're not shifting forward in your shoulders. Your shoulders are right over your hips. Rooting down. Squeezing together. Pulling up from the pelvic floor. Good. Okay, we're going to go forward and back a few times. So we're just going to reach forward as if we're going into an extended side angle, and then we're going to pull back into a warrior 2. Forward, feel the obliques pulling, and back. Forward and back. This time we will come to an extended side angle. Go forward and down. Yes. Samantha. Nice job. All right, holding it for 4. Reverse triangle in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse triangle. Reach up and back. Hold and breathe. Reaching. Inhale, listen here. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. We're going to kind of come forward and scoot open. So just get yourself that transition that feels right as you then lower down. Okay. So you got to kind of create your own entrance there. And as we're in this wide leg forward fold, we try to find a lift of our hips. Taking your variation, what feels good. Maybe hands go forward into like a downward facing dog, or hands go back. When we come to this on the other side, we'll do Skandasana. Awesome. Hands come underneath the shoulders, halfway lift, long spine, low lunge, walk forward. 3-leg dog, leg lifts up high. Exhale, high to low plank or downward facing dog, up to you. You can roll through a chaturanga if you'd like. Nice, giving time. Beautiful. We go to the other side. Left leg lifts. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, back foot down, hands up, hold and breathe. So good. Olivia's staring at that fire right now. Good. Let's start our forward and back. Okay, so we go forward and then come back. Forward and come back, engaging the legs the whole time. Forward and back. This time we go forward and then down. Yeah. Beautiful. Keep that knee bending. Lots of power going down into the earth. And then obliques lifting up, fingertips lifting up. For 4, reverse triangle in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse triangle. Awesome. Plug down through that front toe. Reach out the back of your hand. And feel the stretch in your upper arm and your side body. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Get yourself there as feels right. Remembering that in vinyasa, there are transitions between the poses. And the teacher usually creates those transitions. As you become more of an experienced practitioner, you can create your own transitions for yourself. On this side, we'll take Skandasana. We'll bend into one knee as we straighten through the other leg. You can hang here on this side as long as you'd like, maybe lifting up an arm, twisting, and then going to the other side whenever it feels good. So resetting in a wide leg forward fold. Hands come under the shoulders, halfway lift. Low lunge. 3-leg dog. Downward facing dog. Or chaturanga. Whatever you like. I'll give a few extra breaths for that. All right, we're going to go breath to movement. It will be kind of a smattering of all the different poses that we did together. So just stay listening and stay with your breath. And honestly, always take the poses that feel right for you. Okay? We'll start with that chair pose series. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Triceps. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Nice. Downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Keep the back toes tucked. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, reaching crescent. Tuck the back toes and reach the hands forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin open. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 2 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down. Extended side angle. Press through the feet. Lift up. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up. Exhale, high to low plank. This time come straight down, bypassing the wide leg forward fold. Keep those shoulder tips lifted. Up, down. Beautiful. Left leg lifts high. Low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Exhale, reaching crescent. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Yes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come back. 2 more times. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come down. Holding it for 4. Reverse triangle in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach it back. Exhale, high to low plank. Sylvia, down dog. Beautiful. All right, come down onto your knees if you'd like a little water. If not, hold a high plank. We'll just take a quick break. We'll go through one more time on each side with a few add-ons before beginning to bring it down and then starting our journaling. Okay. So once you're ready, we meet back in a downward facing dog, ready for our last flowing set of movements, prepared for add-ons. All right, we'll take a breath together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Ujjayi breath out. Starting with our chair pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, one leg mountain. Left knee comes up. Arms come up overhead. You can either hang here or go to a tree pose. We'll stay here. Tree pose on the left foot into the right leg. Okay, either one leg mountain or that. We'll take about 6 more breaths. Maybe your hands are balancing at heart center. Ground down. Try to find a clear path from the root all the way up the top. It's not easy, but we can imagine it. Breathing into those parts. Beautiful. All right. We'll come back up through a one-leg mountain if you're not already there. Come back, chair plane, and one-leg mountain on the other side. Maybe taking it into that tree. Yes, awesome transitions, everybody. I see that. And I know you're doing it, Michelle. Foot into the leg and leg back into the foot to find that stability. Squeeze with your big toe into the mat. All right, coming back up as you're ready into a one-leg mountain, and then flying back, chair plane. Chair pose, forward fold. Nice. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high, low lunge. Kneeling crescent, back knee down, hands come up. Reaching crescent, tuck the back toes, reach your hands forward. Let's hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come up, crescent lunge. We hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up, warrior 2. Hold here. Breathe into it. Find that intention. New beginnings, rooting down. Whatever it is, it's there for you. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice. Holding here. Sing from the side. Keep integrity in that front knee, kneeling down. Listen here, inhale, star pose, get nice and big. And then toes out. Hold here, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose, palms together, sink low. Stay nice and lifted through your back. Pull the pelvic floor up like a zipper. All the way up to your navel, sink low. Roll just for 4. Star in 3, 2, and 1. Star pose, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank. Second to last one of class. Down dog. Nice. Left leg lifts high. Low lunge. Kneeling crescent. Inhale. Exhale, reaching crescent. This time we hold for 4, 3, crescent in 2, and 1, crescent lunge. Shoulders go over your hips. We're holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1, warrior 2. Nice. Hold here and breathe. Gathering that intention right into your third eye center, gazing forward. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Holding here. Press down through that back foot. Get that energy there. Gorgeous. Yes, Kim, I see your hand. Inhale, star pose. Get nice and big. Exhale, horse pose. Okay, from here, we're going to take goddess arms. We'll bring our elbows in line with our shoulders and palms face forward. Fingertips open, nice and wide. Shoulders still over our hips. Sink low. Channel that goddess. As you're ready, star pose, lift up. Warrior 2. Reverse triangle. High to low plank. Last one. Up dog. Yes, Samantha. Down dog. Awesome. Coming down onto your knees. Grabbing anything you need for your surrender portion of class. If you like to do a half pigeon, then go into a half pigeon from here. If you're cool with the supine figure 4, then head onto your backs with me. So coming onto our backs. So as always, this time in class is for you. If you want to take the next full 5 minutes to do your left and right sides of a half pigeon, that's fine. Just make sure you do either half pigeon or supine figure 4 from here. Starting with that supine figure 4. Feeling that work that we just did course through us. Hopefully feeling and noticing this like cleansing power of these yoga poses and this mindfulness that we have. And just remembering that this chakra system is not here to confuse us or complicate things. It's here just so we can visualize and use this energy in our body to find that freedom, the freedom from suffering. When you feel ready, switching your side on your supine figure 4 or your half pigeon. When you feel ready, coming to knees into heart center, choosing from here if you'd like to do a couple of final stretches or just move into your Shavasana. Remember that you can take this into the journaling portion if you want, your stretching. I'll give you these last moments before journaling to yourself, and I'll bring you back when it's time for journaling. Enjoy. If you do want your full 15 minutes to reflect, you can begin coming back slowly and bringing yourself to a comfortable journaling space. And as we begin thinking about what we would journal about, as always, recommend just letting yourself spill onto the page what's in your mind. So let me just give you a few moments to get settled and perhaps just start writing if there's anything already in your brain. And then I'll come back with some prompts. So, since this is the start of a new month, we have this new mind focus about the root chakra. I'm going to place, um, I'll say the things that the root chakra connects with, and I'll also put the categories in the chat if you wanted to look at it and write a little bit about how you feel about your, um, how you feel about those like realms in your life. So, the root chakra is about your physical, family, and group safety and security, ability to provide for ourselves and the necessities, ability to stand up for ourselves, the feeling of home, and society, social and familial law and order. So, a lot of like what's been passed down through our family that we've learned that we hold inside. And as I think we are learning through our own growth patterns, some of those things we want to keep and keep special to us, and others we want to move on from. So, just investigating some of the things that you learned from your childhood and what are things that you want to keep around and what are things that you want to move on from. And how do you feel about all those different categories? And just remember, this is the area that develops between like birth and 7 years old. So the things that you learn during that time period and taking care of that person, that little person inside of you. So I'll give you a little bit of time with that. Some words that go with the root chakra, obviously rooted, grounded, stable, secure. And sometimes it could be easier to think of the examples when you feel ungrounded or unstable, insecure, and then say that the opposite would make you feel the good way, right? Because I think for me personally, I can identify the bad and then I can say, oh, so what I want is the opposite. So again, I'll write those words in the chat: grounded, rooted, stable, secure. Where did it go? Another suggestion for when you're trying to work on this month, the color that goes with it is red. And so meditating on that color red in the root chakra area could bring about some feelings of comfort or understanding. And then I had also mentioned in my blog some inner child work, which I can talk about more another time, but I think like just for now, just imagining that the little girl or person that you were when you were that age, 0 to 7, and just trying to identify what that that person needs, what that little person needs. Um, And then our last 2 minutes, formulating just a conclusion for the moment. Knowing that we don't have to have all the answers right now. Just as I hope you felt in prior months, it will unfold along the way. Beginning to finish with words of love, especially thinking of that little girl that is you. And from wherever you are, we'll finish in a nice, easy seat, rounding out class however you'd like, following with me with a big breath and a breath out. Hands coming to third eye center, bowing forward in light, love, truth, and oneness. Namaste. Thank you.